Day 8, Snippets and Grandma's Buttons, and I have some lovely buttons my trade partner sent me. Hi everyone, Patty here, and ready to show you my version of the prompts. I have these snippets that I had made before I moved into my tiny house. I think I've been compartmentalizing my pieces for a while. My plan was to put these snippets on my Etsy site, but now I'm thinking I'm using these for this prompt. They're all ready to go. I just need to cut them and add double-sided tape. In my mind, the double-sided tape is a game changer for making these. I'm calling them page tabs, as they are double-sided with folding the snippet over and adding tape down both sides. I don't think folding them lengthwise is going to work because the blue snippet is barely 3 inches wide, more like 2.5 inches. So I'm going to fold these back into the snippet roll and get the full width of the snippet for my piece. Tried to add an eyelet to the folded over piece, and my eyelet shank was not long enough to go through all of this bulk. I end up just putting the eyelet through one side and having to stitch up the hole I had put through the other side. I covered it up with a piece of cheesecloth and one of the buttons that my trade partner Barbara sent me. The colors of the buttons worked perfectly with the snippets I had already made. The teal snippet is a lot wider, a good 3 inches if not closer to 4 inches, so I can fold this piece lengthwise and make my page tabs. Plus cut this piece in half. Add the double-sided tape after figuring out which way my pieces were going and ready to embellish. This one I added a big ring fastener with a fluted top in silver, so at a later time I can add some embellishments off of it for the journal I'm working on. The prongs showed through on the back side, so I just added a piece of the snippet roll to cover up the prongs. I glued the piece right on top of the prongs. Once I started on these snippet making, I couldn't stop, and I have a bunch of my snippet roll left. I believe this is what I don't like about this year's compartmentalizing making of the prompts. As I start making some of them, and the next thing I'm mass making 10 or more. I could, using one of these on each signature in a journal. That way you have some continuity going through the completed journal. But would I use the same snippet roll page tab on 2 different journals? I don't know. Or do I make a kit with the remainder of the snippet roll along with 4 or 5 of the page tabs and add those to my Etsy shop? And now I'm down a rabbit hole, and the new video is out for the next day, and I'm stuck on making snippets and using the gorgeous buttons my trade partner sent me. She even put a ring tag on the button string that I used as part of the embellishment. The ring tag had her handwriting that I think adds the most sentimental part to this piece. I made 7 of these pieces before I thought I really need to stop and start the next prompt, but I can see going back and making more of these. I did finally figure out that if I added an eyelet to the snippet, I needed to open up the snippet and put one on each side. This worked really well. I also tried some ribbon end crimp clamps to the side of the page tab. These are used for ribbon ends, cord ends, for leather suede jewelry making. I added a little glue to the clamp before using my flat nose pliers to clamp them down, just to add a little more strength to the clamp, as I will have something dangling off them. A bulb pin with a colorful button and a jewelry spacer between the buttons for embellishment. The bulb pin wouldn't lay flat, so I added a large jump ring to the clamp and then strung the bulb pin through the clamp ring. The crimp clamps worked great, so I added this to several pieces. When I got to this piece of the snippet, it has a thick piece of yarn on one side and a piece of silver ribbon that is bulky down the other side. I tried to cut the snippet piece so I could get the whole piece, or maybe it would unravel. This left me a little piece to make a cluster with. More double-sided tape had to be ordered, as I used this for my faux washi tape and my designer material. Now I'll be using it for clusters and page tabs. I ordered several different sizes when I put in my Amazon order so I could get different widths of the double-sided tape. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed this prompt, but we need to move on. How is your compartmentalizing working in your journal making? Have a great day, and I can't wait to show you what I do for day 9, altered envelope and coffee mug stains. Bye now.